Welcome to this two-part video series where I'll be explaining how to use the present simple tense in English. My name is Diana and I'm a tutor here on Cambly, and in the first part of this video we're going to look at how and when to use the verb. In the second part we're going to look at how to form the verb in the affirmative, negative and question forms, as well as a few verb exceptions. So if you're not familiar with this tense, grab a pen and paper and take down notes. I'll be sharing a lot with you. Firstly, let's ask ourselves what a verb tense is. Verb tenses reference time. In other words, it tells us when an action or an event is taking place. So let's look at different examples when we can use the verb. The first way we can use the verb is for repeated actions and habits. So things that happen again and again. There are a number of signal words that we can use to identify these actions. Some of them include adverbs of time like often, rarely, sometimes, usually, generally, normally, and other time expressions like every day, every week, every Tuesday, every weekend, on Saturdays, on the weekend, etc. So for example, every day I study English. On Saturdays, I play football with my friends. The next way we can use the present simple tense is when giving a sequence of events taking place, an ordering sequence. We can make use of words like first, then, later, after that. Some examples would be describing a process, so a how-to process, giving a recipe to someone, asking and giving instructions, retelling a story. The third way we can use the present simple tense is to talk about situations which are more or less permanent. So for example, I live in London. I speak 5 languages. She works in a bank. All of these situations could potentially change, but they are relatively stable and they won't be changing anytime soon. The fourth way we can use the present simple tense is when we are talking about things that are generally or almost always true. Example, scientific facts. A few examples are people need food. Food is a basic survival need. In winter, it snows. Cats sleep a lot. Another way that we can use the present simple tense is with stative verbs, also special verbs. These verbs describe states that happen during an extended period of time. They will express states or feelings. A few examples include the verb be, see, seem, understand, like, want, wish, believe. For example, I believe it will rain tomorrow. I understand English. I want to travel to South America. And last but not least, we can use present simple tense to talk about future timetables. When we talk about future timetables, it refers to things that are fixed, usually by an organization or an institution, not by us. So, for example, I fly to Mexico next week, or school starts at 7 a.m. tomorrow. We don't decide when these events are scheduled. An institution fixes the dates or times. So I hope that you have learned something new after watching this video. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Cambly, Cambly is a platform that allows you to connect with native English tutors like me at any time from any place. So if you'd like to practice your English and perhaps practice this grammar as well, book a lesson with me, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.